Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I go Ghana for Coco, about 10 years, Kakra. Masaba mo na so biebo ye business na egu so bohun digital business ya wo community mu a chese edom gum asedanka nyame na me kasa Ghana fo ye ndorso ni ade enne kofo atia se omura business ni mu me see ye business ye digital business abia abeko bia betumi arane agese me se woni internet no me say wo paycheck no wo de na so me na enso me ntina wo se be nya bibi ka ho na me ho hen ha me asedanka nyame 2 years ni enya nke animu o eti ne ye bode from no me see business way afia so a those of us in the diaspora need to me file tax no ye bro you 1099 na the file tax afia the file ye bra bi me the file ye di o just a professional bia wo business mu teachers taxi drivers just a me who send your men can doctors lawyers bankers obia you hear no gadgets just say we dey run business ye lay system na ma enti me say registration refundable. It's brabeshe. Say bibi a obetumi aye. Pe bibi kan wo na wo gina wo number akopɛ so a ebegene. Wo so otumi gina wo na me no so do won sesi obo. Na wan kasa otumi manage wade business na be ye wa wo dia. Amount extra source of income. Me mo mu de aboa me ne mabusua. Enti no bra. Me say kakra nie momra. Me number na etwa gu no. Ne yenkasa. God bless us all. Amen.
In this industry, sometimes we fight for nothing. And I'll be telling you why sometimes we fight for nothing. Because there has been a course that I have been on, or better still, myself and my people, we have been on over the years. And when we felt that the fight is getting closer to ending and that solution is in sight, we turn around and the same people we were fighting for, they've changed the narrative and they are saying some things different, making the battle all this while very useless, interestingly. And I'll be talking about the lookalikes, and I'll be talking about some recent comments that I've heard from some artists like King Promise, like Mr. Drill, and maybe I can even fuse in Fameye somewhere like that because I know he has also made a commentary like that. And that is what I'm about to do briefly on the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. Then we dash out to do some other things. My name is Sammy Flex. If it is your first time here, remember to subscribe to us because here it is the home of show business and nothing else. And Tap Tap Send is proud to be supporting us here on what we do. So once again, remember to send money using Tap Tap Send app. Download the app on your phone and make sure that you are using the promo code SammyFlex, which will give you some extra money into your wallet. Do that today and no peace. Let me also say shout outs to my producers, Digital Rasta Currency and Richie Flex for making this happen. Now we can go straight to business. I'm sure that there was a moment in our industry where almost every person who has been a follower of this industry had concerns for the lookalike thing, the craze around it, and the fact that they felt if we don't stop them, we know Ghana, not to talk about an advanced country, we know Ghana. People are so naive. People are so weak in their minds that whatever you think it is so normal and everybody will see, others are failing for it. or others are falling for it. Therefore, if you are going to warn someone, you want the person not to fall for it. Once again, note this. So, on this platform, we saw what many people did not see, and that has been the agenda all this while. So many times, we see so many things that people don't see in this industry. And we saw it becoming a canker. We saw it becoming an issue. That is the problem of lookalikes and the fact that they were all over the space telling everybody, here we are this, we are that, and we can also do this, we can also do that. Then we told the people that there are some loopholes in their operations. If you are not careful, when we think they are just having fun, when we think they are just entertaining people, they will be blocking some businesses of some others. And we talked about it several occasions. Then, when they started forming groups and cartels, then we saw the whole industry rise up against their operations. When we saw them form groups and cartels, then we saw the whole industry that had risen against them. Then we saw interest among people. Now, when we were thinking that we are fighting for a certain group of people with our resources, with our strength, with our platforms, recent comments from these guys are once again making us feel like maybe they did not need your fight like that. Recent comments or recent actions that we have seen are making us feel like, no, maybe they did not need you like that. You guys were fighting a lost battle in advance, making the guys look even better of themselves than what you were doing. I've seen interviews. Maybe my director will be showing some of them to you. I've seen interviews of King Promise, who has openly declared that he has no problems with the lookalikes people doing this. He has no problem with that. We have seen interviews of Mr. Drew. And sometimes Mr. Drew, I don't know what his point is. At one point, he's talking about the lookalikes being a nuisance. At another point, he's talking about everything being okay with the lookalikes. Therefore, it becomes confusing to know his exact position, what he believes in and what he does not believe in. As a matter of fact, it is a big deal to some of us. We have also heard Fameye make commentaries about the lookalikes and how he thinks sometimes they have been helpful when it comes to promotion of their works and all that. All these are fine. Now, even in recent times, we have seen Mr. Drew dancing with the lookalikes and posting them on his platform. In fact, that is the most dangerous of all. Because we have been saying that, well, you cannot stop them because you don't have control of how they look. You cannot stop them because you can't have control of how they dress. But what you don't have to do is to give them an endorsement. Or what you don't have to do is to give them a validation. What you don't have to do is to give them that impetus, the power to do what they are doing. And in recent times, we are now even seeing it the more. We are seeing that these our celebrities are rather giving the lookalikes the power, the endorsement, the validation to do what they are doing. And if that is going to continue, then you and I, we have lost the battle in advance. If that is how it is going to be, then you and I, we've lost the war. Maybe we have to only keep quiet, let them do whatever they are doing. At the end of the day, if they count their losses and their wins and they think they are okay, we move on with life. Life goes on and everybody will be fine. Because the whole industry, at a point on social media, it became a topic for discussion. Almost every platform in Ghana's entertainment industry, radio, TV, online, everybody had a topic discussing the lookalikes, the good and bad in there, and how they can affect society with their operations. We all fought for that purpose because we felt we needed to protect a certain group of people. Unfortunately, we are not seeing that anymore. Kwame Eugene will go and fix his hair, come on social media and call attention of his lookalike and tell him, "So what me? No, you have not done anything." This will not scare him because he was minding his business. I'm sure he was even scared to now do things like you again. Because after so many education, he went to Kesben FM, Kojo Preko and his people educated him that, guy, what you are doing, it can even land you in prison. What you are doing, guys, can even be jailed for it. So stop it. And the guy said, okay, now we know The burden of knowledge. Now that we know, we will know what to do. They were minding their business. Then you come and you call them to a challenge that look alike. I've changed my hair. You to go and do same. At that time, when a guy does it, you cannot blame him. At that time, when a guy does it, you cannot fight with him. At that time, when he does it, you will not say anything because you called him to it. It was a challenge you gave him. It was a challenge you gave me. A challenge that did not come with, if you do it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. This was just a sign of nothing. And the guy responded so quickly. The guy responded so quickly. Within some hours, he was also online. Yo, Kwame, Mario, you called him to it. You called him to it that yes, this is how you want it to be. You called him to it that this is how you want him to be behaving. Anytime you do something, he should also do same. Very unfortunate. Sometimes we fight battles that are not for us. In fact, this is a shame to everybody who was part of this agenda. This is quite disgraceful to everybody who was shouting here and there. Stop, oh, stop, oh, stop, oh. You guys shouted, maybe inherited some enemies, but the people you were fighting for, they were cool. They are not bothered. They are fine, managing themselves and doing what they have to do. But look at you. Where are you now? You have been left in the middle of the sea. I wish you guys well, and I pray that the development of lookalikes, the way it is, will go on smoothly with no business distraction anywhere in their operations and their activities. We pray that however they are doing it, it will not affect anybody's music business. Physically, spiritually, howeverly. I pray that it continues like that. And when it continues like that, maybe we'll all be fine. But when it changes, it goes south, and these artists start complaining, maybe the industry will not take some things lightly anymore. Because people saw it, complained about it, said the guys should stop, but the artists gave them more power and influence to do whatever they are doing. Very sad, but what else can we do? It is their business. They decide what they do with it. We can only be observers and watchers from behind the scenes. And however it will end, one day to become necessary for us all to come back to the table to do that discussion again. However it goes, one day we would all come back and say, we said this, we said that, but the people did not listen. But apart from that, we wish them well. Shortly as such, this is the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. And I did this with my people, Digital Rasta on camera, Richie Flex, who is the editor, director of the show. But remember that on Sunday, we are still going to meet on Sammy Flex Connect. That is the Sunday evening live show where I get to connect with my subscribers all over the world. You can be a part of it between the hours of 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Come on live, be part of the conversation, talk about the topics or whatever is on your chest that you want to clear. It is a show for the people, by the people, and to the people. Sammy Flex, I'll see you again some other time. We are out of here.